What's up guys, JV2017 here, and I am super excited because it is less than 48 hours until I'm going to get my hands on, and hopefully a lot of people are going to get their hands on, Grand Theft Auto 5. Seriously guys, this game is probably going to be one of the best of this generation, if not the best. Even though it's right at the end, it just seems like Rockstar's put so much effort into this game, into making it something that we haven't even experienced before, even though we've played all these Grand Theft Autos before. So anyways guys, kind of in honor of this game coming out very soon, I want to make this video and a video tomorrow basically going over a lot of general facts about the game, so you guys kind of get a taste and a feel of what's going to be going on. If you miss something, maybe you'll find something in this video. I just want this to be a generally informative video for guys that are going to pick up Grand Theft Auto 5. And I also want to let you guys know that my channel is going to be your hub for Grand Theft Auto content. I'm going to be uploading so much Grand Theft Auto, and I don't want you guys to miss it. So make sure and subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned on my channel for a lot of Grand Theft Auto. I'm talking about a lot, guys. I am not selling myself short here. I have a ton of stuff already planned, already coming down the pike when the game comes out. I'm going to be throwing on that recorder and making plenty of very interesting and compelling content for you guys. So make sure and stay on my channel right when it comes out, and check in on Tuesday. I'm sure I'll have a few videos out before the end of the day on the day it comes out. So anyways guys, let's get on to these facts and enjoy these screenshots I have in the background. I picked all of them. They look very nice. Before we start real quick, I got all of these facts from one source, link in the description if you're interested in looking at that. I highly advise you do. Anyways, today we're going over general facts, story facts, settings, characters, and gameplay, and then we'll leave the rest for tomorrow. First things first, the game was developed by Scotland-based Rockstar North, which is the same developer, the same branch of Rockstar that has handled all previous games, all previous Grand Theft Auto. So we're in good hands. So the story really focuses on money and the pursuit of money. Of course, that's designated by the Grand Theft Auto 5 logo, so we know that's really a big theme in the game. And there are multiple endings to the story depending on what kind of decisions you make throughout the game. So of course we saw that in Grand Theft Auto 4, but it is coming back in 5. And the game should take roughly the same amount of time to complete as Red Dead Redemption. So that game, Red Dead Redemption, was fairly long, and there was a lot of, side stuff to do, but in this game I feel like they just blew it out of the water, knocked it out of the park with the side activities. It's going to be very hard to get bored in Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm very happy about that. So on to the setting. The game is set in Los Santos, which is Rockstar's interpretation of Los Angeles, and of course we have a huge countryside. We have Blaine County, which is pretty much where Trevor lives. I'll get on to Trevor in a bit. But anyways, yeah, we have beaches, countryside, hills, and downtown Los Angeles and Los Santos, which is very similar to where we spent a lot of our time in San Andreas. Los Santos was the starting area in my favorite Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So anyways, the game takes place in present day, and many of the cities and districts have been recreated, so that's really cool. Like Hollywood is called Vinewood, downtown Los Angeles is called downtown Los Santos, of course. Koreatown is called Little Seoul, or Seoul. Yeah, I think it's Seoul. And Venice is Vespucci. Venice Beach is Vespucci. And then I guess Santa Monica, they just kept it as Santa Monica. So that's cool. We're going to see some very familiar places if you have been in the Los Angeles area. A cool thing to note, the map is entirely open from the very beginning. So kind of a crappy thing was like the first few hours of the game into Grand Theft Auto 4, you had to wait a bit in order for some places to be unlocked. And even in San Andreas, you had to complete story missions in order to go to like Las Venturas or San Fierro. That's not the case with this game. It's going to be completely open from the start, which is awesome. And also they added a completely, fully explorable ocean floor. So that means you can just go down, dive under with a scuba tank or whatever, scuba dive, going down in a submarine and just explore all of the ocean and the wildlife. And apparently there's underwater treasure as well that you'll be able to find. So that just opens the door for just a ton of new stuff. I mean, if you're tired of walking around Los Santos, boom, just go underwater and there'll be plenty of stuff to do. So for characters, the game features 3 main playable characters. We have Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. So Michael's kind of your washed up older dude. He's a retired bank robber who's currently in the witness protection program after making a deal with the FIB, which is a play on the FBI. So that's Michael. And then Trevor is a former military pilot who did bank jobs with Michael back in the day. So they're, they know each other. All of these guys know each other, obviously, because they're going to be interacting with each other. And then Franklin belongs to the Grove Street Gang. Of course, CJ's old game from back in San Andreas. That's so cool. Oh man, I'm going to love Franklin so much. He works at a luxury car dealership and he's in that gang and he does gang stuff. So I loved the gang part of San Andreas and I can't wait to experience it again in this game. So each character has their own personality, I would hope, motivations and skill set. So what's really cool is Michael's always the best with guns no matter what. Trevor's always the best pilot because he's a former military pilot. And Franklin is always the best driver. Of course, that's because he works at a luxury car dealership. So basically, these characters, they all have their own skill sets. And no matter what, they will always be the best at those three things. So you're always going to be better, safer, driving with Franklin than any other one. Or better flying with Trevor, better shooting with Michael. On to the gameplay. So the cool thing is with one button, the D-pad, you'll be able to switch between three main characters at any time when you're not on a mission. So it's really cool. Like you click the button and it zooms out to the sky and then, locates the next character and then zooms in on the next character where they are interacting in the world. And it's just really, really cool. And the cool thing is the characters won't die when you're not using them. Obviously, that would be a pain. And there's no friendly fire, so you can't kill your own character or another main character if you're controlling, say, Michael and you're shooting and you accidentally hit Trevor. He won't die. That's a good thing. So anyways, very, very cool system there. And it's new that we have three main characters that we're going to be controlling. Very, very new. There's an entire ecosystem of wildlife that interacts on its own. So dogs, bears, sharks, and other animals have been confirmed. And, you might even see like a wolf go and kill a squirrel. So they actually prey on each other, which is really cool. And even birds prey on each other. Birds like swoop down and, attack stuff because that's what birds do because birds are assholes. But basically, it's going to feel like a living, breathing world even with the wildlife. Nightclubs will be returning, so you'll be able to go in a nightclub and go to a strip club and, waste your money and all that cool stuff. A blimp is going to be usable, which kind of is an homage to Vice City because you could fly a blimp in Vice City. That's cool. Now we have a short list of activities. There are so many, these are not all of them, so keep that in mind. We have yoga, hunting, jet skiing, base jumping, cycling, tennis, and golfing on a full 18-hole golf course. Bowling, strip clubs, live comedy, and TV are returning, and maybe internet cafes. The source I have here says no, but I have read something that says that internet cafes are back and they're called Twat, which is funny. It's a play on tweet, but it's just TW and then @ Anyways, funny. Your friends won't be as irritating as they were in Grand Theft Auto 4. They won't call you and be like, "Cousin, why aren't you hanging out with me, Nico?" That won't happen again. That's really good. You'll be able to do things like internet browsing and check your emails on your phone. Random character encounters will come back in the game, and everything's fully mocapped, so it'll be very, very pretty. Things like dynamic missions, which were in Red Dead. So like maybe you're riding your horse and then some guy in a carriage needed help in Red Dead. Something similar to that will happen. Maybe like a hostage situation will happen. You'll be able to go and check it out, see what's going down, and maybe interact if you feel like it. Every single NPC in the game is actively doing something. So you'll pass by, someone will be tending to their garden in their front yard, doing stuff in their houses, just doing general stuff that people do has been coded into the game. So that will be a thing. The taxi, ambulance, and vigilante missions will return, but they won't be like as basic as before. They'll definitely be different because of the character personalities in this game between Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. Dynamic music will be making a return. That was from Red Dead. Remember when you basically rode across Mexico, this badass song played, stuff like that. Cool music cues will be in the game and they'll make you feel like a badass. And some characters from GTA 4 will be returning, but not Nico Bellic, unfortunately. He will not be one of those. And that is all I have for you guys today. We covered general facts, story facts, settings, characters, and gameplay. Tomorrow we will look at missions, vehicles, weapons, multiplayer, the soundtrack, and the technology used to make the game. And Grand Theft Auto will come out on September 17th, Tuesday. That's less than 48 hours away again. So I hope you guys learned something new from this video. If you did, remember to click that like button. I really appreciate it. And remember to stay tuned on my channel on Tuesday. This is your one stop for all Grand Theft Auto 5 content. I'm talking Easter eggs, tips, tricks, secrets, walkthroughs, guides, tutorials. All kinds of gameplay are going to be on my channel, and it is going to be my mission to give you non-stop content. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Peace.